The breakdown you're about to watch is brought to you by We Want Picks Premium Membership. Premium membership gets you all sorts of exclusive content, early bets, fantasy tools, and betting guides. Check it out now, WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member. Get ahead of these betting lines and get access to all of the tools now with an optimizer. We have a DraftKings optimizer available to you at the same low price of $10 a month. That's $2.50 a week. You get all of our bets early, all of our fantasy content early. You get betting tools and now a DraftKings optimizer, DraftKings ownership, and everything you need to build now up to 150 lineups with just a few clicks. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. It is only $10 a month. All right, $10 a month. You have one good week. You pay for the whole year. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. And as always, if you want $50, all you need to do is go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our betting partners. Make a deposit, and I will send you $50 as a thank you. That's WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit. I'll send you $50. Next up at UFC Vegas 60, we have Tanner Boser taking on Rodrigo Nascimento. Tanner Boser's 20-8 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, coming off a very nice win over Ovens St. Preux. Rodrigo Nascimento is 8-1 overall, 3-1-1 in his last 5, but he's essentially 4-1. Because there was a little bit of USADA issue in there. Tanner Boser is a fun heavyweight striker with solid hands and very real power. He's athletic for the division, but he is sort of a smaller heavyweight that can be bullied. He's coming off a nice win over Ovens St. Preux where he tripled the number of strikes and got a knockout. And that was definitely his best win in the UFC so far, but even his losses hold up, right? He lost a grappling decision to Latifi, which happens, and a kickboxing match to Arlovsky, which happens, and Gane, which happens. Rodrigo Nacimento is coming back after more than a year away, and as I mentioned, it wasn't actually a USADA issue, it was a Nevada Athletic State issue, but dude's still pissed hot. But that was technically a TKO win that they overturned. He's an aggressive striker, but he is a grappler at heart with solid submissions. If he stays standing, he's going to get sucked into a firefight, and that might not go his way. His path to victory is grappling, where he has a giant edge. He has a 100% finish rate, and for the most part, he just marches forward for the clinch to get a takedown. And unlike Tanner, he is pretty big for the weight class. Obviously, they're the same height, but they're just different sized people if you look at them. And this is another line that's a little wide to me, right? Like Tanner's essentially a 2-1 favorite. What are these odds right now?
Oop.
Yeah, Tanner's... Oh, I don't have... I have these backwards. Oh, well. Tanner is almost a 2-1 favorite, and I appreciate how athletic he is, but he's small, and we have seen him be bullied in the past. Nacimento's big for the division, and he loves to come forward, grind, and grapple. I think Nacimento's layoff, though, is going to help Tanner. So I like Tanner Boser here to get the win. This is a tough fight to pick because Nacimento is very good, but Tanner's athletic. He's been busy. He looked fantastic in his last fight. So I do like Tanner Boser to get the win. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, I mean, this is a very simple breakdown. I think Nacimento definitely needs the takedowns and gets his fight to the ground. Is he going to be able to is the big question. You look at Tanner Boser, going to be the better striker. He's a fast heavyweight. When he strikes, he is like one of those. He looks like a light heavyweight when he strikes. Very in and out, very good with the speed, the good footwork. And when you watch his fights, you immediately see the Latifi fight. And you see the takedowns. You think, oh, he got taken down by Latifi. Rodrigo can go take him down. But Latifi, those were like wrestling takedowns. I mean, those were explosive. Latifi's not a big heavyweight. He's a shorter, explosive wrestler. Those were singles, doubles, and Tanner was still able to kind of withstand a little bit of it. But once he was flat on his back, it was an issue. And if he does end up flat on his back against Rodrigo, he is in big, big, big trouble. The question is, or the issue is, I don't think Rodrigo is going to be able to get the takedowns. Look, Tanner is very experienced as a heavyweight, very good with his footwork, very good in and out, good with his striking. I don't think Rodrigo is going to be quick enough, fast enough to be able to close that distance to be able to get those takedowns versus Tanner. So I think this is quite simply Tanner keeps his distance in and out, is able to outstrike Rodrigo, and Rodrigo is just simply not fast enough and doesn't have the wrestling takedowns to get Tanner to the ground. Maybe if he is able to hurt him a little bit, get him up against a cage, maybe a weird trip or something, but Tanner should be well experienced and well versed against wrestlers to that extent to where I think he's able to withstand the takedowns and win a striking battle. But they're heavyweights. And anything can happen. Don't ever bet on heavyweights. Don't do it, man. So I'm picking Tanner. Angela's picking Tanner. Don't put any money on him.
Yeah, I'm sort of with you here. Like no money on this fight. But Tanner Bozer should get that win. He's ridiculously athletic, and that goes a really long way, especially at those type weight classes like a heavyweight.
What do you know about athleticism?
What? That's what I thought. Tanner Bozer, $8,800.
What do you know about athleticism? Tell him how your jiu-jitsu's been going.
First of all, I've been doing jiu-jitsu for 20 plus years.
You did it for like 4 years, and then he didn't do it for 16 years. So
not quite, but there definitely have been some layoffs there. But anyway,
you're back in. You're rolling around.
I'm rolling around. $8,800. You spending that on Tanner?
I can tell that you're not really getting into it because your ears are very normal.
I've always had normal ears. I don't. That's not how I wrestled my entire life.
You should see. If I took this off, it would be so disgusting.
No, I've wrestled.
It literally just oozes constantly because I'm just constantly just.
Yeah, I bet. I've wrestled my entire life, and I just have the tiniest bit you'll never notice of cauliflower ear on one side. That's because I use my forehead. I'm not tying up here. I'm bang right up the middle. Anyway,
wow. That explains $8,800 stuttering.
$8,800 worth it or not?
No.
Okay. Probably not. But he could, he could get a stoppage there. We're talking almost $9,000. Very clear path to victory for both guys. So absolutely not worth that money. 52-62 in the Monkey Knife Fight strike line. I actually, they're heavyweights, but I do think this is a more. I think this is a longer fight because I think it's Tanner dancing around just avoiding takedowns, and then Rodrigo touching him up against the cage to try to get those takedowns. So if you want to check that out, wewantpicks.com/MKF. Sign up, make a deposit. They will instantly match that deposit. Take the free money, use that, and go ahead and play the more here. I'm pretty confident in that. If you want to become a premium member, it is only $10 a month, $2.50 a week, and it gives you access to every single one of our bets the very second we place them. And we have now linked premium membership with Discord. So when we do our DraftKings ownership, when we do bets, when we do all of those things, any update will immediately go to the Discord, and you will get alerts on your phone, so you don't have to constantly be logging in to check out.
Just add it, people. I see people in the chat already. Lock of the week. What's the lock of the week? If you guys were premium members, you would see my early bets, and you would understand right now who lock of the week is.
It is funny because people ask me every week. I get emails. Does premium membership include Jacob's lock of the week? And Jacob is not going to hide it behind the paywall, which I agree with. I'm not greedy. I'm not just putting things behind the paywall.
Lock of the week is for the people, but I do place lock of the week bets every Sunday, so you can. Yeah, you can go in there and become a premium and be like, oh yeah, that looks like a lock of the week, especially this week.
Jacob doesn't tell me who it is until he does his video either. And last week I was like, okay, 4 units on Underdog. I guess we know the lock. So anyway, wewantpicks.com at the top, click become a member.